It's your last chance to buy a house due to this. What am I talking about? Well, it's not just one thing. Several critical changes are happening and the housing market has shifted. Unfortunately, we're being flooded with misinformation. Well-intended or not, it's causing mass confusion and even fear. There's a lot of good people just like you who don't know what to do. So I'm gonna explain why you need to buy a house right now. So why do I care if you buy a home? My reason is simple. I love people and I love real estate. My goal is to help as many people as possible buy a home. Homeownership is the best way to build wealth, and I'm not just talking about financially. If you're thinking about buying a home, this is probably the most important video that you'll watch this year. So when I say this is your last chance to buy a house, I'm really saying this will be your best opportunity to purchase a house in the next 5 to 7 years, and likely in your lifetime. And this video will explain why. The market has been volatile and unpredictable. It makes it hard to time the market just right if you're looking to get the best deal. But wise investors know the best time to buy is before the market bottoms out. In Utah, along with many other locations around the country, this has already happened, and it's likely going to happen in most other markets in the coming weeks. In other words, you should be looking to buy a house right now. Okay, here's 8 reasons why buyers are suddenly flooding the market. And be sure to watch the end because I'm saving the best for last. Number 1, seasonality. Spring is historically the hottest time of the year for real estate. So naturally, more homes are sold and prices generally go up. Number 2, home values have always increased over time. So even if you buy a house right now and prices drop a little further within a few short years, you'll most likely have some great equity. I vividly remember the panic during the Great Recession when home values dropped a whopping 33%. Looking at this chart again, you can see that even if you had horrible timing and bought at the top of the market, 15 years later, home values have more than doubled. Number 3, many areas of the country have seen massive price reductions. Here in Utah, home prices dropped by more than $100,000. That's a massive correction and a huge discount compared to what people were paying less than 1 year ago. If you truly understand the benefits of home ownership, this is an obvious buying signal. Even if home prices come down a little more, it won't be long before your home appreciates for significantly more than what you paid. And once again, to time the market perfectly, you want to buy before the market bottoms out. Number 4, we are suffering from a severe housing shortage. In other words, we don't have enough homes for all those who want to buy a house. Home builders have been underproducing since the Great Recession, and now we don't have enough houses to meet demand. This is one of the main reasons home values increased so quickly after COVID, and why home values will start to go back up again in many markets. I'd like to take a quick moment to invite you to reach out to me with your questions. If you're looking to buy, sell, build a home, or invest in Utah real estate, I'd be honored to serve you in any way that I can. Please feel free to call or text me. I look forward to hearing from you. Okay, moving on. Number 5, explosive population growth. Obviously, this isn't the case for all markets, but if you live in an area where the population is increasing, like Utah, then you can expect the market to recover quickly and for home prices to increase faster. If this is the case, there's also a good chance you're suffering from a shortage in housing, which will only exacerbate the problem. Number 6, less expensive homes. Once again, this isn't the case for all markets, but if you live in a location where homes are inexpensive compared to other parts of the country, those selling their homes may choose to move to your area, especially in the surrounding states. This is one reason that we're seeing explosive population growth and skyrocketing home prices here in Utah. Houses here are still significantly cheaper than California, Oregon, and Washington State. Number 7, there are loads of benefits to home ownership. In general, buying a house is a smart financial decision. Many consider home ownership to be the fastest and safest way to build wealth. Not only do home values increase over time, but you also get tax benefits. And when your house is paid off, you no longer have a house payment. This allows a lot of people to retire. When you pay rent, you get nothing in return. Well, you get a roof over head, but you're paying off someone else's mortgage. But there are loads of benefits that aren't financial, with the main benefit being higher quality of life. To see the best advantages of owning a home, you'll want to watch the top 10 benefits of owning a house. And last, but definitely not least, number 8, mortgage rates. There are 2 things to consider. First, the higher rates have given you an incredible opportunity to buy. Why? Because the higher rates have scared your competition away, keeping home prices down. If your market hasn't rebounded yet, sellers will be willing to negotiate. But second, mortgage rates have been dropping, and they're expected to continue falling through 2023 and into 2024. As rates drop, more buyers will enter the market and prices will start increasing again. I know many of you are wondering, why would mortgage rates drop when the Fed keeps increasing the federal funds rate? The answer is simple. Mortgage rates aren't tied to the Fed rate. Mortgage rates follow inflation, and inflation has been falling for several months. That's why mortgage rates are trending down, and the main reason buyers are returning to the market. In short, the longer you wait to buy, the higher price you're going to pay. Purchase a house now and watch your equity grow. If you're ready to buy a home, you may want to consider building a house instead of buying existing. Number one, many builders are still offering super low prices and incentives, so you can lock in a lower price today. Number two, it should take the builder 9 to 12 months to build your home. If rates continue their downward trend as expected, you'll get a lower mortgage rate than if you'd purchased an existing home today. This will give you the lowest price and the best rate, making you look like a genius. If you'd like to take a deeper look into why you should build a house right now, you'll want to watch my video, why it might be the perfect time to build a home. Okay, so if you're lucky, the housing market where you live hasn't bottomed out yet. If that's the case, reach out to a local realtor and start looking for a house right now. I submit offers on multiple properties until I found a seller who's willing to negotiate. Once again, you may want to consider building a house. Pro tip, in most situations, you don't want to ask the seller to drop the price of the house. Instead, ask for 3% in concessions. This should cover your closing costs and for a rate buy down. Depending on your loan amount, this could save you hundreds of dollars per month. If you live in an area where the market has already recovered and prices are increasing, like we're seeing here in Utah, you need to have some serious urgency and put a home under contract before rates come down any further. This isn't some kind of sales pitch, and it's not my opinion. The data clearly shows that we're in a housing shortage. There are likely thousands of people where you live just waiting for the perfect opportunity to buy a house. As rates drop, the fear will dissipate and home buyers will flood the market. For obvious reasons, you want to be out in front of this. Consider this your gentle nudge towards buying a house. For those of you who hesitate or decide not to buy, you will most likely be filled with regret when you realize you missed the golden opportunity to purchase a home again. Please stop listening to the media or your friend who thinks the market is going to crash and buy a home. For most people, purchasing real estate is the best financial decision that they will ever make, and a majority of Americans' wealth lies within the equity that they built from home ownership. I'd like to once again recommend that you watch the top 10 benefits of owning a house. Look for the links to my recommended videos below. If you live here in Utah and you need to sell your home first, feel free to reach out to me to schedule a free in-home evaluation. I'd love to show you how I can sell your home faster and for more, which will allow you to put more money down on your new home. If you're looking to buy, sell, build a home, or invest in Utah real estate, I get contacted all the time. Please feel free to call or text me with your questions. I'd love to meet you, and I'm honored to serve you. For everyone else, please feel free to share your thoughts in the comments section below. I always do my best to respond to each one of you. If you have a friend or a family member looking to buy a home, you can easily text this video to them. And please, don't forget to hit the subscribe button below and ring the bell to be notified each time I post new videos. Also, you can find me on Instagram at Ty the Real Estate Guy. If you found this information helpful, please give me a thumbs up. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to ring that little bell below. It'll make you feel good.